didn't know even that in elections people cheat like that. So can I go complaining that the man cheated me? In elections, all of us we are thieves. Don't lie yourselves. All of us we are thieves in elections. I want to assure you there is nobody here who doesn't sit on the strategy how is going to steal the vote.
It is now public knowledge that the NRM strategizes on stealing elections, not only elections of their opponents in the opposition, but even elections amongst them. I came out to confirm this when the vice chairperson, NRM Western, confirmed that in an election, as you plan to steal an election, if they defeat you, it means that the other opponent has been a good thief more than you. And this comes from one of the high-ranking officials of NRM. If you're in other democracies, they will be called out. Even the party would come out to disassociate itself from him. But NRM hasn't come out to say that. It means maybe they believe in the doctrine. Because we all know that NRM is one of the political parties that steals an election, not necessarily coming out to steal on the election day. But election is a process. The reason as to why the elections were nullified in Kenya, it was because the judges came out to say that it is a process. For example, there is no way the 2021 would be considered to be an election of what happened. I felt bad when the Chief Justice failed to allow more evidence, but also I felt bad when the opposition decided to remove their case. What is going on from forcing the candidate from passing in other areas, involving the military, involving the police? You know, the biggest cure of blocking the police and the military from engaging the police, let one day the judge come out and say that after General MUSEVENI is declared, that election is nullified because of the army engaging in politics. The next election won't see the army because they know they would have set a precedent of blocking the army from engaging in the politics. But if you leave it to move as it is right now, you are even making it more worse. It is the reason as to why I keep on telling people that political prisoners, as per now, those cases won't end, because even the judiciary is becoming accomplice. When they bring a political prisoner, they remand him for 4 years, 5 years. You are just emboldening a person arresting these people. But if the judiciary starts giving bail to those political prisoners, okay, you are also not giving power to the arresting authority to just bring any political case in court. Before I proceed, let me first play with the tape as this vice chairperson of NRM was saying this. Here is the tape.
I didn't know even that in elections people cheat like that. So can I go complaining that the man cheated me? In elections, all of us we are thieves. Don't lie yourselves. All of us we are thieves in elections. I want to assure you there is nobody here who doesn't sit on the strategy how is going to steal the vote. Konka, the other one is a better thief. He steals you. Human in summer meeting, everybody says, now we are going to steal like this. There is nobody who does it plan to steal the other one. Compare the other one. Now, the best. And he wins you. So the vote or Akakizama gets Yakuiva because you are not the best at doing it. So I want to tell you, even in the final elections, if someone cheated, you can cheat, you still and win him. Because he's the best. At Nimbashava, for issues of independence, that one let us follow the ideology, what MUSEVENI, the party chairman, advises us to do. Not my words, but the party chairman. Moses, Bangamba, you are supporting independence. Imuk, stand. You stand. Nedek, you are deck. You come with your deck.
So that is the NRM Vice Chairperson Western confirming that instead of suffering defeat, you rather cheat elections. And the Electoral Commission is silent. The Electoral Commission would have come out to make maybe a public statement on how the NRM Vice Chairperson can come out to say that they can settle an election, when by the Independent Electoral Commission continues to tell us that elections are supposed to be free and fair. We all normally hear elections, rumors of NRM stealing elections. One of the person who sits on it comes out to make such allegation. Remember, in Western, some constituencies don't vote, they vote for you. If you wake up on election day and you want to vote, some constituencies, they will tell you that elections are closed when it's even in morning, which means they have voted for you. In the last election in the Western region, most especially in Tungam, almost 40 polling stations voted at a tune of 100%. Nobody died, nobody came late, nobody was sick, nobody traveled at 40 polling stations. In some of the polling stations, the votes were more than the registered voters. So you clearly see that stealing elections is a norm in a country. It is a vice. These people are playing with the Russian road to their country, not knowing that we have ever had a civil war because of stolen elections. Just that they forget that their government is sitting on dead bodies because of the elections of 1980. They are forgetting that that is a risk for disaster. But we shall keep on reminding them, we shall keep telling them off that these things must end. Of course, that's one opinion. Many is truly Mr. Makindi, Kabir Sulaiman Mawagali, the next MP for Makindi constituency. I'll see you on another one. Peace.